Look at what a mess we've made. Ah well, that's life. New tractor's arrived. Got a wee party of cows following me this morning. Morning Holly! What a beast! Big breakdown. It's the drill working there. Good morning, just at the pigs, they're right behind me, I don't know, probably can't see them. Got quite a few things to do in the next couple of days. Well, the hens mainly. We've got a new flock of hens coming in Thursday, it's Monday today. And because I had COVID, we never got the hen shed finished cleaning it. So it's quite a lot of power washing to do, disinfecting, putting things back together, getting the shed shifted. Just quite a lot of things to do with that. So I'll get these pigs squared up, Percy fed, calves along the road, cows and Highland cows along the road as well. And then we'll get that power wash. We need to bring the forklift from this yard number 2 along to yard number 1 as well. We need 2 forklifts for a wee bit of it. I'm just having a wee flick through the Scottish Farmer while I'm waiting on the IBC filling up. And they've got a picture of our fly tipping. It's an article on kind of the wrap up of 2021. And I don't know where they've got the picture of our fly tipping, but that's definitely our field and our fly tipping. That bike, still got it in the yard. Metal scrap is to go. Calves are all doing fine, getting wired in. Bullocks on that side, still not been able to get 3 away because we've not got the discovery back. I've not heard actually what's the final verdict on the issue, but obviously it's been New Year, it's been closed on the weekend, so it's Monday today, so hopefully they'll get back to it. Home time! Me too. Coos are waiting for me here. See, they're still a wee bit just twitchy. Dad's been making a makeshift fence here, kind of New Year time, to put the sheep into this field. It was a bit of an overflow car park for a while, but it's needing the grass mowed down. Here they come. It is soaking wet. It rained a serious amount last night. I don't really know how many mil. Actually, the reason I don't know that is because she decided to chew the rain gauge to pieces. Thanks, dog. I'll get the coos fed and I'm going to get this all read up. There's a bit of a mess in here at the moment. You need that kind of thing in the morning, gets you going. Right, a few bales of ammonia straw. Unfortunately, no one has chopped any open, so I'm about to get a good old whiff of ammonia. Oh, I can't wait. I might actually just cut them open, chuck one in and leave the other 2 feeders till the other bales have breathed a wee bit. Better not hit the roof up there. Just having a quick sweep up, make it a wee bit nicer in here. Just since the bale's been shifted out of here, there's a lot of straw lying about and whatnot. So get it cleared out, and then I'll get it into the cows. They'll soon get rid of it. A bit better there. I need to get in there with a brush and clear it all up properly. Can't get in too tight with a bale. This needs cleared up. It's just a bit of stuff everywhere at the moment. And I dug. Got this one open. Get rid of the New Year sins with that smell. Welcome to 2022. Leave the net on this. Wrap can come off. Oh, that's pungent. Oh, Jesus, flipping heck. I've got all the jobs done in the shed, so I'll just cut them all open in the shed and I'll not be in there for a wee while, so they can breathe for a while. It does, if you just open a few in the shed and you're working in the shed, it's pretty pungent. When you chuck them in the feeder, especially when they break open, good release of ammonia, so it hits you right in the throat and the eyes. Anyway, I won't be in there for a while, so. Through the swamp. As for tractors, we've narrowed it down. We're down to 3. Blue one, 2 green ones. make of that as you will. Refrigerated trailer a wee bit in my way. Hired that for Christmas time, it's just ready to go back, but obviously we've got no Discovery to tow it, so we might just get it picked up instead. This may fall to pieces, especially because the grab still needs altered since I put that new ram on it. Doesn't fully close. Come on, lift up. So far so good, and we're in, that's enough, that's good enough for me. Lost a wee bit, but it's fine. Go on then, Doug. Everything's fed now. Gonna go and turn on the tap, fill up an IBC, go grab a cup of tea. Taking us there for moving the sheds. Maybe tomorrow, maybe the day after, not sure yet. Depends how I get on today with the washing. So I'm gonna do that after a cup of tea, get power washing. I'll be most of the rest of the day power washing. Actually, there's still Highlanders over there to do. Just gonna go and do them now. Highlanders produce a lovely quality meat, but they take that long to grow. It's not financially viable really to have a production value from the Highland cows or bullocks. They're probably about double the time to reach their full growth stage versus a kind of continental breed. So that's why we don't have it as a production breed for the farm shop or the butchery or anything like that, and not many people do. They do go through the butchery once they're of age, but their main use for us is an attraction for customers to see. It's nice to have Highland calves about the place, they're just nice animals. Get that filled up. New tractor's arrived. What colour is it? Here it is in front of you. Green. We've gone from green and a loader in the front. That might possibly be the closest chance we'll get to getting a green tractor. Anyway, just a way to start washing. So IBC here, we'll get it down. There's a couple of end bits to do in the big shed. Scratch, which is what we call this area on the end, which is just an empty area for the birds to go out and have a good time. That's the scratching area, we call that. So it'll get cleaned later because I'm kind of in a bit of a rush to do other stuff and it's not so important. It's even wetter than the last time we were washing, so hopefully I'll get out of here again. Oh man. Oh, it is soaking, look at the mess. I can't even see where I'm putting the forks because there's that much water. Out we get. Oh no. Just about lost that. IBC, that would have been a shocker in this mud. Kev's lucked out. He's not back till the 10th, so birds come on the 6th, so it'll have to be all finished by then. Hope you're enjoying your holidays, Kev. Fight for petrol. Got cleaner there. I've got a bit more cleaning to do, and then I've got disinfecting to do. Disinfecting's a lot quicker because it's just a coat over everything, whereas with the cleaning you actually have to get all the grime off. Right, we're off. Right, got this end to clean, same at the far end, then all of the inside and obviously the outside needs disinfected, and then there's all sorts left to do after that. That's this end done, didn't take too long. Okay, finished washing that end, got a few bits to do at this end, and there's all the wee bits and pieces like that. Those ramps. So I'm going to shift everything around this side, and it's out of all the mud as well. There's a bit of an actual track down this side. So these end pieces here need washed. They go in those gaps. There's some at this end, some at that end as well. There's scratching area there, you can see it. So there's 8 here to do, and then there's a couple of sets of steps to do, and then all those ramps, those plastic ramps, all to wash, and then I need to go inside that door and wash. I'm stinking. Cleaned out in there. That was the worst bit. There was kind of a few rotten egg bits down the back. Oh, pretty grim. Anyway, it's done now. Still to clean, disinfect everything. This shed should have been built on a concrete pad, so that when you slide it back and forward, it sits on the concrete pad. Just would keep everything a lot neater, a lot cleaner. It'd be better for the shed because it wouldn't undulate at all when you shift it across the field, because it's never going to be dead flat. Should have been built on a concrete pad. They're like 15, 16-year-old, these sheds. They're completely past their use by date, basically. They need replaced. They don't actually, you can't get these sheds anymore, probably because they fall to pieces. But it's a bit of a project for soon to get sheds sorted out, because they're just going to give up sometime. I'm surprised they've not given up already, but touch wood. My phone died, I've nabbed my dad's. Anyway, he's come to help a wee bit. That's getting shifted. These sides there, the steps there, they've all been washed. Same with the bits all lying on the grass, and the ramps up there, they've been washed. Shifting the bucket and the washer back to the middle, to that door in the middle, so we can go inside there, and I'll start disinfecting the whole shed. While we're disinfecting, we'll fill up that IBC again, so we can wash the inside of the scratching area. Dad's brought the other forklift along the road, because we need to basically, on the other side, lift up along that beam, lift all the way up, drive another forklift underneath, so we can get a cage and lift up, so clean all the roof and all the beams and whatnot. But we're getting there. We want to get all the washing and all the water work done today, because it's really cold tomorrow, and it's not a great job as is, but when it's Baltic cold, it's even worse. So look at what a mess we've made. Ah well, that's life. Just don't get anywhere. Right, back off. Hopefully we'll get out of there again, and go and grab another IBC, which will sit just where I'm standing. And then everything in here needs disinfected. It won't take long, it just needs a soak all over. Someone else who's obviously got hens and whatnot and do a clean down suggested, before we take the shed apart and the motors are still running, obviously let the feed empty, which we do anyway, but then go let the feed chain run with a, well, he didn't say a paintbrush, but I assume just a paintbrush, and run some oil all the way around the chain. Just run the chain, hold your paintbrush with like food grade oil, which we'll have for the farm shop anyway. So good suggestion, thank you to, I can't remember the name of whoever suggested that, but thanks. We'll do that next time we take it apart, just to reduce the chance of it seizing up. This is our towing device. So the chain the digger attaches to, and then these two ends, this end and that end, attached to the eyes here. I-beams, they can withstand the biggest kind of force bending moment when they're in that orientation. So if you sit an I-beam like that, it's strongest trying to bend that way rather than kind of up this way, if that makes sense. So we put two together perpendicular to each other, so you get kind of a good old strong beam for pulling this, because I think we did have a single I-beam on its own and it buckled and gave way. So put another I-beam perpendicular and it can withstand a lot more force when you're trying to drag it away. Filled up my food, phone's charged, forklifts are here, so we'll get one lifted up. Dad's obviously got the cage on the newer forklift, so the other forklift will lift up from that beam you can see just there, and then this forklift will drive under. And then I'll get power washing and Dad'll be in a nice warm heated cab. just like that. Washing it, finished. Looks a bit nicer. Oh man, what have I got in my mouth? Don't want to know. Up and over without hitting the only obstacle. Tyre washing done. Although the forklifts need a wash. They're manky, but I'm not doing that right now. Go back, go back! Up. Right, just getting this bucket and IBC out here, and then Dad will lift up again and I'll drive this forklift out. There's the bar going up behind me, Dad's just lifted. Miles away. And we're out. There we go. Jobs are good. Now to wash everything that we were using to wash with, the likes of forklift, the bucket, the power washer. Power washer's manky. The IBC tanks are manky, everything's manky. I'm manky, I'm needing a hose. Two clean forklifts. We've put all the washing kit next to the cows tonight because it's going to be frosty. Anyway, thanks for watching. Obviously there's a bit of heat off the cows, so keeps it from freezing. Cheers for watching, like and sub in those two corners. See you tomorrow.